For more on that story, we're joined by our International Affairs Editor, Philip Turle. Philip, hi. Now, can you take us through the events of the past few hours? What has and hasn't been agreed upon?
Well, one thing's for sure, we're not moving towards Brexit brilliance, but it looks more like a Brexit bust-up, Olivia, because over the last few hours, despite 3 meetings now between Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the EU Commission, and the British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, 2 of those on the phone, one which was 1 hour 45, then another one that was 45 minutes, and then a 3-hour dinner last night, during which time both leaders ate fish, turbot and scallops coming from British waters. There's been no breakthrough on the key issues. Now, feeling in Brussels, the feeling in London, I think, is that at this 11th hour, there may be scope for a little chink somewhere of someone making some kind of concession between now and Sunday. But it's looking increasingly doubtful as to the fact there's going to be a deal announced on Sunday at the last minute. Now, what might happen, and I'm sticking my neck out here because I don't know any more, I think, than anybody else does about the possibility of a deal occurring, is that if there is some kind of leeway worked out between Michel Barnier for the EU and Lord David Frost for the UK in talks that are going to start again today. Remember, these talks have been dragging on for months. They haven't managed to sort out the issues that are making everybody feel like they can't reach an agreement. If these talks drag on till Sunday and there's some kind of chink in the armour and some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, maybe they might say, OK, let's push that deadline forward again. We still have time. Transition period due to end of the end of this year on the 31st of December, so we can keep negotiating right up until the last minute.
Well, as you mentioned, the transition period is going to end very soon, in 3 weeks' time. At the moment, how easy is it for businesses to prepare for this change?
I think it's incredibly difficult. The British Foreign Secretary has said there are things that British companies can do. But if you talk to businesses in the UK, they say, well, hold on a minute. The Prime Minister's telling us, Boris Johnson, we need to be ready. We need to be prepared. But the thing is, prepared for what? We don't know. There's no deal. There's no free trade agreement between the EU and the UK. So what does that mean at the end of this year? Does that mean there's going to be increased tariffs, 10% on cars and car parts, up to 50% on meat and dairy products, 2.5% on many other goods coming in and out of the UK? How is that going to affect us? How is that going to affect the delivery of goods in and out of the country? Are there going to be hold-ups where checks take place at the channel ports? All of that is still not sorted out. We don't know exactly what is going to happen at the end of this year. So businesses say that it's very difficult to know what is going to happen. And one final point is that many haulage companies are saying, well, look, it's going to be so complicated going in and out of the UK. We're not going to want to go there anymore. It'll be easier for us just to travel within the European Union where there are no checks. And that means there might be a shortage of essential goods in the UK, such as food and perishable items, because they just won't be able to get them into the country in time.
Thank you very much for that analysis, Philip Turle there, speaking to us from our International Affairs desk.